Well, there is some good news, Hannah, because we're going to finish with something very Christmassy over on Netflix. It's the comedy series Man vs. Baby. And here's a clip.
Hello?
Sorry to bother you, sir. We're making inquiries about a missing baby.
A baby? A misplaced baby?
What do you mean, Dad? What are you doing, Trevor?
It's a bit of a long story. I rang earlier about a baby that was left behind at St. Aldwyn's School.
Let's start with your last name, sir.
It's Bingley.
So the name's Mr. Bin, is that correct?
Well, it's Bin and then Glee.
Got it. So Bin's your first name, Mr. Glee?
Yes, Mr. Bean, aka Rowan Atkinson, is back. I mean, he has literally made a career, hasn't he, of turning, these kind of chaotic and clumsy characters into comedy gold. And he's well, you'll all remember the premise of this, but he's reviving this kind of very ridiculous. I find it quite annoying at times, I'm not going to lie. I'm in an annoyed mood today, thinking. This kind of house sitter role from, it was 2022, Man versus Bee. And that irritated me as well. And actually, I was reading an interview with him, Rowan Atkinson. He was like, well, the bee was just like getting in your head. The noise of it was so annoying. I was like, yeah, you're right. It was just so annoying. But this time he's got really unpredictable guests on his hands in the form of a baby. So it's a 4-part sequel. And he's left, the part he plays has left his world of house sitting. He's now working as a school caretaker. How the mighty do fall. No, everyone needs a school taker, even though they're probably trying to get rid of them. But anyway, his ex-wife and daughter Maddie, they're heading to Barbados for Christmas. He's on his own, and he agrees to take on one more job because he also wants to make some money so he can help his daughter travel, I think it is. Anyway, it's not a peaceful break at all, because after the school nativity, the baby Jesus is left behind the baby and they cannot find. I mean, it's also absolutely real because they couldn't find the parents. And of course, he looks after this baby. Now, it's much better for me than the bee one, because the baby's laughs and giggles and the odd cry is just very sweet. But there are silly things like New Year's Eve, he pops the champagne and he doesn't have a dummy. The baby cries. The dummy's, is a cork that's put in the baby's mouth. Silly things like that. The baby's put in a rucksack. I mean, this is probably the AI is absolutely on steroids in this. Really, it's really very funny. I mean, I do find the sort of Mr. Bean type style character quite irritating after a while, because everyone's kind of duped by it. But I think I'm probably in the minority saying that, so I'm being a bit miserable and a bit grinchy. But it is funny, and it's doing what he does best. And if you like Rowan's work, this is absolutely no different and as good as, if not better in places. What do you think, Ian?
I enjoyed it. I don't particularly like Mr. Bean, but this character, he's not Trevor Bingley. He's not as hapless as Mr. Bean. It's just sort of circumstances conspire against him, and it's got an undernote of sadness in a way, because he's split up from his wife, and he thought his wife and daughter were going to come and visit him at Christmas. He's broke. He doesn't have the heating on. He hasn't got any money, and he loses his job in the school, and the people at the school boss him around and are horrible to him. So there's a sadness underneath it, but of course the physical comedy and the facial expressions of Rowan Atkinson are legendary. And he's you can't take your eyes off him. He's wonderful to watch. And it's feel good, despite me saying it's got that sad understone. It's real feel good Christmassy stuff. It's snowy. He lives in this very picturesque village. But he takes a job, again, house sitting for some penthouse in London, but he's lumbered with this Christmas baby made the baby Jesus. And it's good. It's good fun. Good, and the supporting cast, you've got some good bods in there. Sinatra Sarkar, Ashley Jensen, Steve Edge. So a perfect Christmas fare for the whole family.